Good evening, everyone. We want to welcome you once again to MK Afrobeat, a community engagement show organized by M&G Productions. As you know, we're a voluntary organization in Milton Keynes, and we promote the aspirations of the unemployed um, and over 18s that has got creative skills in the community. And we also provide information and advice for the community, especially for the Black community in Milton Keynes. So I want to say welcome once again, and it's nice to have you all here today. With me, as usual, is Mr. Bumi Akirimisi. Mr. Bumi, hello, and how are you today?
Hello, good evening. I'm very fine, doing pretty well.
Fantastic. I don't know if you want to tell us where you are or you just want to keep it as it is.
All right, well, it's not a big secret. I'm in Nigeria presently, so definitely. And as part of our community effort, because we are really interested in making sure we enlighten our community in Milton Keynes. So came to Nigeria briefly to handle some, let me say, community things, personal things, and definitely just to make the program continue to be better.
Thank you.
Nice to have nice to have each and every one of us.
Variety. And it's good to know that you are there enjoying all the nice food and the nice weather, all the our
Okay.
amala and the gusi and the gogbono.
Okay.
I don't know what to say. Ewedu
Exactly.
and
The food,
egbegido.
fine. Wait, the food, fine. But definitely the weather, forget it. Still prefer UK's weather
Are
compared
you
to.
joking? Is it not warm there?
It's warm. I prefer a pretty cold environment compared to
Oh,
warm. At least as at 2 hours ago, it's 31 degrees. So definitely quite warm.
that's good. Wow. Give us that weather. We had that last week and then it just disappeared.
All of a sudden.
Disappeared. All of a sudden. Who sang that song all of a sudden? Was it Bomber Boy or who?
Yeah.
I just disappeared. Anyway, thank you very much for joining us and for taking your time to continue with the community work you're doing back there. And I hope it all goes well.
You know,
And hopefully someday we'll reach out and go international and make it
amen.
better for all of us.
Likewise.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
That's
I
the
don't know
spirit.
what's happening to my throat today. Maybe because you're talking about Nigerian weather. So
Come on, come on.
oh, well, today's event is just going to be interactive. No guests today. We are here to promote our Black businesses in Milton Keynes. Just a little bit of just a few of them, not a lot of them. So it's going to be a lot of banter between Mr. Bumi and I, and a lot of showcasing of music, of some businesses that you can go to, people that you can contact if you need their services in Milton Keynes, from fashion to beauty to music to recruitment. If you're looking for jobs, we have a recruitment agency as well. And also, we're going to be featuring a very well-known and renowned author, Miss Susan POPOOLA, and human optimization specialist, So, and I will let her say what she has to say about the new book that she's just brought out. It's all about empowering women and how men should value women in the place of work. What do you think about men valuing women in the place of work?
Well, one of the things I know is that the landscape is changing or has changed a lot. Gone are the days whereby men don't really place much value on women, most especially at work or most especially in the place of business. But the dynamics have changed right now, most especially in the Black community. We all know that where we came from, whether Africa, Caribbeans, and all that, the experience used to be men, they prioritize education for men, businesses for men, work for men. But right now, the landscape has changed seriously. Even though we are not where we want to be, but I know that definitely we are not where we used to be as a community and as a race.
So, which means that book is vital then. It's very
Very,
important.
very vital,
Very
because
important.
we need to continuously improve or up the scale. The women need to be showcased more. the women need to be given the opportunity to the more. Then also, some men also need to get new orientation about life, gender, about the sexes and things like that. Because even the holy books, even give women equal opportunity. If you see, several women who did great things.
Yes.
Let me see, in the olden days or in biblical periods.
And not only in the holy books, so even in our culture, look at Queen Amina.
Exactly.
And some other strong and powerful women in the African culture that brought their fought wars, that led their people to victory, and they were look at Queen Sheba, that's helped Solomon to give him gifts and all that. So exactly, women should be valued more. It's not just about valuing women in the place of work. You have to value what they do from home. Those have got kids, they're working, so they're doing two jobs, one unpaid, one paid. So when a woman comes to work after taking care of the children, dressing them, taking them to school, and then bringing them to, and then dropping them, rush, and bring them and come and start work. You just give them a big welcome, welcome. Just, if we can bow down like they do with Obasef, we should do it. Not just women, there are some men that do that job as well. But this book is about women. I'm just saying, so don't think I'm being biased. But but somehow women should be.
But there's also something I want to also find out here. In our Black community right now, so at least I know that some weeks back we talked about let me say, in terms of when families are separated, in terms of at least giving due respect and resources to those that are in custody of the child. I just want to do a quick find out in our Black community. I don't have the statistics at the moment. The men, I want to believe that there's a consciousness to give women good enough opportunity of exposure, whether at work or in business, because at least what I've seen so far in my stay in UK, I realized that, women go to work, they also get engaged in businesses. On the other hand, is even the men who seems to be a bit, I don't know, a bit laid back compared to the women, because honestly, I can see women doing a whole lot of things, in this community thing that we are doing, in my faith-based community, even in education, schooling that I do. I realize that families, women, for example, sometimes they do two jobs, or let me say, they do long hours of work compared to men. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. I've seen that a whole lot.
Oh, they do it. Women do a lot, same as men. But yes, because they take care of the kids and come home, come to work, do the job, then they go back home and continue with that aspect. So they do multiple tasks, multiple roles, multiple activities a day. So by the time that woman or the women are tired, they get home, they're ready to go to bed at 9. They are like shattered, they are like logs. Those of them that got little children from babies to maybe 12. So women, I think, in a way, they take a more longer role, longer time and energy per day. And that is why as a woman, we ask ourselves, how do we do it? Okay. But don't get me wrong, men also, when they're at work, so men leave work at 6, they come back at 8. So it's the same number of time. But the difference is you don't have kids running on your head, shouting, jumping up and down, You can sit down in the office and speak to one person or two people that are matured. But if you're going to be dealing with a 6-month-old child, or you go and pick them up from nursery, come back, clean their nappy, feed them. So that is extra and additional work. So yes, in a way, we may both be doing the same hours, both male and female, but the men tend to do, the women tend to do more in their daily, how will I use it? How they exert their time and their energy. Yes.
So is it a UK thing? Because at least I've been in Nigeria for a few days right now, and I've seen one or two couple of families visited them in one or at least my academic faith-based communities. And I realized that, the women would rather do what I can call a government or civil service role engagement jobs, so that they can have enough time for the family. Whereas the men go for businesses, private engagement, or let me say private companies and all that. But in UK, that difference is not there at all. You know, the same energy commitment and the same busy schedules for men applies to women.
Maybe it's not left to, I don't know. You don't forget our culture comes in. The men
Mhm.
think, oh, I can provide more for you. So why do you have to do all this the rigorous work? Let me do it. Just go and do the simple one, you know? So I
Something
think
like
that
that.
come,
Something like that. Mm.
but here everybody just get on with it because uh, the liberty and the freedom here is easier, and they go to the same, like in Nigeria, we'll go to the same study. If you're an accountant, I'm an accountant. But I feel
Mm.
when you're married, there's a culture, there's things you need to not earn more than your husband. You know, your husband has to
Yes.
be in control. He has to be the one bringing the
Yes.
money in. And don't
Yeah.
forget that our African men have a lot of ego. If the women bring in more money than them, they don't like it. They think you're going to be controlling them. So this is where, but here it doesn't matter. It's more or less a 50-50 lifestyle here. You bring in your money, I
Lifestyle.
bring mine.
Exactly. Uh,
You are a manager, I'm a manager. They just see themselves as equal.
as
Before
equals.
Africans can get to that level of seeing, I think it's changing. From what I heard, I don't know. I think the younger generation are making it a bit easier, you know.
Yes. Because, for example, in the academic institution where I work for, I remember when I was an undergraduate. For example, in engineering, faculty of engineering, you have about 5 marine, civil, mechanical, and all that. All those engineering. The
Yeah.
ratio is usually 85 to 15 or 70 or 70 to 30. That means
Mm,
70 in favor of men,
mhm,
30, sorry, 70 in favor of men, 30 in favor of women, then 85 in favor of men, then 15 in favor of women. But
mm,
right now, based on the statistics, I've been there 3 times this week alone.
yeah.
And because we had what I can call some faculty meetings, let me say, interfaculty engagements and things like that.
Mm,
Honestly, 45, 55. Even in some cases, women are even more in certain departments, environmental sciences, engineering, and certain sciences. You understand? Even in social sciences, don't even go there because it's like, women are now even more. And which, compared to about 20 years ago in my undergraduate years and things like that, it
mm,
was not like that at all. And even in the lecturing world, you see that a lot of women are coming to prominence in terms of being, let me say, senior lecturers, professors, and things like that, which I know that at least that's where the change comes from anyway,
yeah.
from the ivory tower, where at least, with the change with the boss that is going on there, definitely it will, affect, or let me say, reflect on the entire society. But in UK, or let me say in developed worlds or developed economies, is already 50-50 already. You understand? Or even in some cases, women still have, some work or business schedules, even more than the men. Yeah, the change is gradual. Every tower has started it, even in the business communities too. You understand? It's getting the bug, but some of our settings are still traditional. If you go to the hinterlands, for example, go to the north, for example,
Mm.
you understand the men still, then if you also go to the politics, the political arena,
Yeah.
we still expect at least a whole lot more to happen for women in that environment.
And don't also forget that it's much more better. I think those people you that are growing in the industry or in the educational factor, that they're the younger generations, which is much more better. In my
Mm.
time, I think in
Yes.
your time as well, most times our mothers were not really working, even though they have the degrees, they just prefer to be
Yes.
housewives
Yes.
and
That's
having
what I said.
kids and just living the life, or they have 3 or 5 housemaids, and they have big
Yes.
shops like supermarkets and grocery shops, and they just want to be the wholesalers, which is not, I'm not saying it's bad, but that's
It's
that's
there.
that part of the man saying, I'll open a big supermarket for you. I'll open a big
Mhm.
pharmacy for you. And the women
Exactly.
just sit
Be
there,
managing it.
be managing it. But that's more or less the way of just keep quiet, just stay there. But now the ladies are saying no, no, we don't want that anymore, because we all as human beings, we've got different potential. It's not by, yes, I can have a supermarket, but is that really what I want? Somebody else can do that job. If it's a supermarket that's growing to be big, like Tesco or UAC or UTC of those days or Leventis, that's fine. There's a little supermarket that will grow for 1 year, and then after a while you close it down. You know, but I think in those days, people that used to make a lot of money were those caterers. And they have this big amala joint, then they start growing because people love food. You know, in Africa, when I don't know about other, but I'm sure all Africans are the same. We love food. If nothing else sells, food will sell. Because I remember there's just one woman in what's it called, in Lagos Island, along that big bridge, opposite Barclays Bank. She started a amala joint, very small, very small. But by the time I went back again, it was massive. I'm talking about massive. I don't want to tell people my age right now, but 20 years ago, you know. But when I went back, it just said, oh, let me go and see this woman. I used to go home. This time around, when I went home 3 years ago, let's go and see this. It was massive, massive, because people love to eat. So but those are one of the women that are successful. But I know so many people that opens market, they close it, opens market, they close it, because the demand did not allow them to use their potential. So I would say I'm happy. It's a good message you've brought here today to show that Africa is changing. The women are beginning to use the empowerment to enrich themselves and to promote themselves. And I think that is what Susan's book means, referring to men allowing women to value themselves, and men should also value their input in the workplace. Yeah. So before we go any further, let's listen to Susan. She's just going to speak briefly about her book. So please, we're going to be, everyone's just listen to Susan POPOOLA. She's a human optimization specialist, and she's an author. She's written up to 4 books, I believe, or 3. And one of them is about the grid lines of Milton Keynes, how Milton Keynes roads were built. You know, so she wrote that book about all those roadways and all that. She was able to put them, strategize and put them into words that you and I can understand. So you can understand the reason why they built Milton Keynes separately or differently from other aspects of built areas in the United States.
Fantastic. It's a publication I would also like to see anyway. Because I've been asking a whole lot of questions since I've gotten to Milton Keynes. You know, I was formerly in Northampton. Before then, you understand, just few days in London before coming to Northampton. Then definitely I've just realized that there's something different about Milton Keynes. Then and also, spent a couple of 1 or 2 weeks with a friend in Liverpool. But I just realized that Milton Keynes is, you know, it's just one of them. So it made me went into the history and all that, which I've said I'm going to take you on board concerning that, but maybe not on this show anyway. But definitely because there's so many things going on in my mind concerning Milton Keynes as a whole.
Maybe someday we'll bring Susan in. She's very busy now promoting her book. One day we'll bring her in and you ask her, because she's got, I don't know how a lady is so knowledgeable. She's so knowledgeable about the grid lines, about the corners, about the roads. About the
roundabouts and all that.
Everything. So I'm just going to share Susan's message to us all about her book.
Okay.
And then we'll take it from there.
I'm Susan POPOOLA, a human value optimization specialist and the author of Male Perspectives of the Value of Women at Work, my 3rd book. The Value of Women at Work is an exploration of the unique value that women bring to the workplace from the perspectives of a mosaic, i.e. rich diversity of men between the ages of 16 and about 75, all with a common interest in seeing the full realization of women's value in the workplace. There are a number of programs and initiatives aimed at increasing opportunities and removing barriers in order to break the glass ceiling and improve the gender balance at various levels in the workplace. There has unquestionably been some progress. It is, however, limited. I've also noticed that there is a limited involvement in men in the dialogue, yet they are more likely than not to be in decision-making positions. As a result, I decided to talk to some men to find out what they believe women have to offer and the challenges that impede women's ability to realize their full potential, both at individual and systemic levels. The conversations that I have form the basis of this book, and I'd like to share a few key highlights with you. At least 3 of the men I spoke to highlighted research that shows that while men are likely to apply for a job with 10 required competencies, even if they only meet 4 or 5 of them, women on the other hand are unlikely to apply even if they meet up to 8 or 9 of the criteria. My research demonstrates the impact of differences in attitudes and approaches between men and women throughout their career life cycles. One contributor states women don't push. Bill, an executive coach in the US, states, outside of the irreducible core of men that will never change, there's a large number of men who are of goodwill. They don't need to be hit over the head. They just need to understand that the impact of their behavior is at times different from their actual intent. There is therefore an unquestionable need for greater understanding and dialogue. In speaking to a diversity of men and writing this book, I have learnt not just about men's perceptions of women, but also about men themselves. I've been excited to learn that a number of women who have read the book speak of how it has started to impact on their attitudes and approaches, such as a female CEO who says, "It's already brought transformation to me as I'm moving away from the imposter syndrome many women are said to suffer from, and I'm owning my right to be called a CEO. Every woman at every stage of her career will benefit from the helpful tips within the stories." Male perspectives on the value of women at work is part of that conversation. Please do read the book and get in touch to find out about some of the additional conversations and initiatives I run to help you on your journey. Thank you. Susan POPOOLA, author of Male Perspectives of the Value of Women at Work.
Wow, fantastic. So that is Susan POPOOLA there. Her book is available on Amazon, also available from Amazon. I'll just go back briefly.
At Work.
Available on Amazon, Waterstones, Barnes & Noble, or any bookshop worldwide. And she's also got a website there, which is www.mosaicworld.live. So that is Susan in a nutshell. So she more or less touched on those areas we were talking about, allowing the women to progress, allowing the women to become who they want to be, you know, and achieve what they want to be, or what they want to achieve.
And she also mentioned that the perspective is changing, even though the volume of change is not as desired, but at least the most important thing is that it's changing. And you know, and exactly, and from one of the things that we've always highlighted on this platform is that even though we desire so much quantum, you know, change or something, the most important thing is that let us move the narrative from where it is right now, you know, to at least to a higher level, to a higher pedestrian, because that you can see that we're doing something. Because instead of just saying nothing is happening, no. It's changing. It might be limited, it might be gradual, it might be a slow pace, but the most important thing is that there is that conversation, there is that movement, there's that consciousness, which is quite beautiful for me anyway, honestly. And it's a publication I would like to also get to read. There's so many women in my world too, which I would love them to at least to have a look at.
It's very good. I need to buy her book. I always buy this. I don't know my people. I support them online, but it takes me forever to buy their books. But I try to promote and buy. So yes, you're right. You just challenged me. I will try and get one of the books too. You know, as you can see, I couldn't show you the book itself. I mean, the bottom of those pile of books she had the one that said "Touching the Heart of Milton Keynes."
Milton Keynes, yes.
So that's the one that covered that section that we are talking about. So great. So let's keep the perspective changing. Let's keep our understanding, valuing our women in our society, men, African men, my people. We're all the same. I know you don't like to hear that word, but please, we're all the same. Value us as we value you. and then let us grow. Because if we grow, it makes life better. Because if our children see that mommy and daddy are working and they're bringing in money and they're doing well, you know, it encourages even the male daughter to say, I want to be like mom. I want to do better than mom. You know, the world is changing. Let's allow it to change. Now, time for some music. I've got 2 new albums that just came in from our people. One is Alinkin and the other one is from Anthony Sky. But first of all, let's talk about the one that emphasized on lockdown. So he's saying, I'm out of lockdown. I don't have time for anybody. I don't take care of my family, take care of myself. Nobody else should just disturb me. Just leave me as I am. Lockdown is for me to focus and refocus and, you know. So let the guy tell you his story. Are you ready, Mr. Bumi?
All right, ready to, to roll it. To roll it.
Unfortunately, we don't have the videos I have here are not, I think it's not finished with this video. So let's just listen to the music. So I'm gonna share it. Oh, a second, I'm gonna share it now.
Straight out of lockdown, I ain't got the time now. Running around chasing nothing, wasting time now. Family on my mind, paper chasing now. Straight out of lockdown, I ain't got the time now. Running around chasing nothing, wasting time now. Family on my mind, paper chasing now. Rolling like a boss, coming through, hey, you know that we working. 24/7, you know that we hustling. Keep talking, we start to the walking. Made it out of lockdown. Nigga, I'm putting on my big crown. Coming to get it just like a rebound. Time to make it count, time to catch the pound. Think a better day. Think a better day, how you feeling anyway? Think a better way how to get this pay. Think a better way how to make it rain. Easy come, easy go. Every day 10 toes on the road. Gotta make hay, gotta make dough. Time is precious, time is money, time is gold. Straight out of lockdown, I ain't got the time now. Running around chasing nothing, wasting time now. Family on my mind, paper chasing now. Straight out of lockdown, I ain't got the time now. Running around chasing nothing, wasting time now. Family on my mind, paper chasing now. Step up in the club, get everybody jumping up and down like a boss. How you want it, come and get it, of course. Get plenty money, come and spend it all. Keep it popping, keep it bouncing up and down like roller coaster, girl. Yellow CC for the corner, you know you get curves. The way you the one, I'ma beg you go feed the kill. Time now, running around chasing nothing, wasting time now. Family on my mind, paper chasing now. Step up in the club, get everybody jumping up and down like a boss. How you want it, come and get it, of course. Get plenty money, come and spend it all. Keep it popping, keep it bouncing up and down like roller coaster, girl. Yellow CC for real. Nah, I'm into savings. I'm into stacking up until it reach the ceilings. I'm into building a better future for children. I'm into taking vacation just for the experience. Straight out of lockdown, I ain't got the time now. Running around, chasing now. Straight out of lockdown, I ain't got the time now. Running around chasing nothing, wasting time now. Family on my mind, paper chasing now.
Wow, that is Alinkin Kign, one of our fantastic music singer in MK. You know, he's always come. He's always attended our events. He was at our MK Afro Diaspora Awards event 2019, and he killed it. He killed it, man. But this is one of his new albums that just came in just 2 days ago, I think. He made it quite simple because everybody's just he didn't want to make it too boom bim bim like he used to be. When he starts his hot music, is different. But this one, he say, people are just coming out. Let me just give them a calm music. So please, Alinkin is out of lockdown. Be sensible. Don't waste your money anyhow. That's what he's saying. Can get him on YouTube. Can get him on all his social medias. He says Alinkin Kign. So lockdown, straight out of lockdown.
And then definitely the message also, resonates well with the time. Anyway, honestly, I like the title. I like the calmness of the softness of the music. You understand? Maybe one of the things that we really need right here to slowly or gradually ease into the regular hustle and bustle of life. Anyway, honestly, I'm talking about lockdown. Talking about lockdown. When I left UK just a few days ago, you understand? We are feeling the balls of being eased out of lockdown, and people are gradually getting used to not using face masks in the buses, in the taxis, and in the stores, or a few stores. But here, I've been here for a few days right now. Honestly, it's as if life is nothing ever happened. The best you will ever see is that even when people are putting on face mask, they're not putting it on their nose. It's usually at the chin, straight from the exactly straight from the airport. All of us who came from UK, from the Western world, it was as if we were just looking so strange because all of us were on face masks, and we saw all those immigration officers, those that had face mask, it was on their chin. You understand? And we were just looking at ourselves and it seems, are we not overdoing some of these things here? And by the time we get into the streets, forget it. Nothing like that. There was nothing like that. Maybe 1 out of every 7 or 1 out of every 8. And the one that is wearing is usually in the chain anyway.
I don't know why you waste your money buying a whole pack of mask. If you're going to put it there for like 1 second, if you're sitting down, or when you put it there all day, it's a waste. All your sweat, in Africa, we sweat. Everything is stuck there. And you throw it away. Luckily, I don't know. You say they are back to life. I mean, like nothing is happening, but luckily they don't have a lot of the COVID thing. Maybe
because on the queue, nothing like social distancing. On the queue, nothing like don't touch yourselves or something like that. It got to a point that the way they were on the escalator and the way they were mashed. Let me say cramping us together. I just have to stand aloof. I have to stand aloof because you don't know. Some people were coming from the Middle East. Some were coming. You understand? The only thing that I know they did well was that those coming from India, from Brazil, then from one other country, they were asked to still stay in the plane. That they should not come out with us. Anything after that, those of us coming from anywhere in Europe, in America, anywhere, honestly.
So they just left them all there to everybody join together. Oh no, God.
Exactly. Yeah. I think it's just I've just seen another experience of what I can call COVID experience in another country. In a long while.
You definitely will be more careful because where you are, how careful we are here. But I'm sure it must have been a shock to you to these people. People are just living without this.
Exactly, it's a serious shock. You're very correct. A very serious shock because I'm going somewhere. Although the only thing, although when you go to the bank, they make it compulsory for you to put it on when you are going into the bank and some let me say corporate institutions that have international exposure.
Yes.
Anything apart from that, even go to the schools, every house. You understand? It's a free. People are shaking here, shaking. They are hugging.
They're shaking. They're enjoying.
People are hugging here.
Yeah.
And I was, I normally put my hands on my chest and say,
Yeah, I know, but it's still difficult. All you do is just when you go and just be like this, it's your Lord, Jesus Christ. You don't
it's
let
a very
anything catch
interesting,
me.
exactly, very interesting experience. Very interesting experience.
Yeah. Even in the offices here, some people are putting the mask on, some people are not. But I think majority of the people in offices still use their mask. Outside, yes, because of fresh air. Yeah, you put it on, but
You know, but in UK there's consciousness. Consciousness. They may be because of the high rates anyway. The rates here are not really that high. For example, the day I arrived, there were only 10 cases declared. Few days ago, 13 cases. You understand, daily. Whether it's underreported, whether it's let me say the actual figures are not, being brought out or something. But the thing is that the cases are quite low, and doors are usually open. Most places are not really well let me say, no much, not much of ACs. So it is only in closed environments like the banks, you understand, and those international environments that you have the consciousness of the mask and all that. But in government establishments, in the ivory towers, public schools that I've been to, you understand, the windows are usually open, the doors are usually open. So definitely based on that, people are just.
And don't forget, we use AC as well. And also we open windows a lot in Africa. So a lot of, maybe that's why it's even better, because here we're always enclosed, and it makes it more difficult. Wow. This is a good perspective hearing from you over there.
It's very interesting one, honestly. Very, very interesting one, honestly. The way I've been observant of my environment now, even before I left, I don't think I've been that observant the way I am right now. You understand? Because, naturally, you try to compare both worlds and all that. Even though this is not my first time coming out of Nigeria, I've been out of Nigeria several times, some other African countries, to US and all that. But maybe, let's say, for a very long time in a 10-year gap, you understand? I'm just, then maybe because of what I'm doing, research projects and things like that, has helped me to be conscious in terms of observation and in terms of analyzing differences here and there.
Yeah. Thank you very much. This has made it a bit more open our understanding of how people are. I mean, I'm trying to use the right word. How people are taking this COVID into continents, isn't it? How it's been valued. Okay. Thank you very much for that. So the next aspect of it is also is out of lockdown. People are looking for jobs. People are trying to employ people. Don't forget furlough is going to go off soon. So most people may unfortunately lose their jobs, while some people will have to, start looking for jobs. So that's why we've got this central staffing, which is being run by one of our Black, very hardworking business lady. That's what we're talking about, women in the value of women in the workplace. So she's the one running this business. I'm just going to show it to everyone. So please, if you're looking for a job, central staffing, it is, please. So I'm just going to put it on for you all to see. So as you can see, this is central staffing. They cover three different sections of the industry. They cover the medical health care, the commercial sector, and the industrial sector. It's a registered company in Milton Keynes. They've just mentioned what I've just said, three sectors. They specialize in providing qualified, experienced, and high caliber personnel for temporary, contract, permanent, and ad hoc positions. So there's no exclusion to any role at all you need. This is the problem. I didn't know that this central staffing was managed by a Black lady. I thought it was owned by, it doesn't even really matter, but I didn't know that central staffing had all these. I've seen them, I've heard them when I go to town, but I don't really take them seriously until I spoke to the lady. She said, "Oh, I'm the one running." I said, "What? Really?" So please, I'm just going to click on the healthcare. Those of you that are nurses, let's see if they've got a role for nurse, healthcare assistant, and locums. I don't want to click on it. It's going to take us forever to go through all that. So please, if you're looking for a role there, try and check them out. The commercial sector, I know that means businesses, office management, office commercial jobs, professional, personalized services and professional services. So please contact them and they can give you a list. I don't have a list. They say you should request a call back. So if you need any commercial role, please contact them, central staffing. Also the industrial aspect of it, same thing here. They didn't list out the jobs that they've got, but please, if you log on to central staffing website, which is centralstaffing.co.uk /industrial. Give them a call to find out what roles they've got. Let's just quickly click on the ongoing jobs. So I just want to click on finance and sales marketing. Let's see if there's anything listed. So they're looking for example, they're looking for an occupational therapist in Milton Keynes, £26 per hour. So that seems like a local, like an ad hoc or contractual role. Please give them a call. We don't want to go through all of them, go take forever. But their number is 01908 915 180. Please give them a call, Google them, talk to them, and hopefully you can get your job. And also, if you are an employer, you're looking for people to recruit, the central staffing has got, you can see, they've got for IT, project management, medical, human resources, warehouse cleaners and chefs. So please contact them anytime, any day, and they will help you out. And just let them know that MK Afrobeat promoted them. I'm just joking. Thank you very much for that. So, Sakari Missy, we are going places. There are people are beginning to have recruitment agencies in Milton Keynes.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. It's a good one, because central staffing, I've heard about it before, even though I've not really made any application or something, but it's a very beautiful thing to know that it is one of our own that is handling it, which makes it very beautiful. Even though I know that definitely they will go through a whole lot of scrutiny, a whole lot of, let me say, doing the right process before they get anybody recruited or something. It's a good thing that we know that our people, as you said, are going places.
You're going places.
It's a very, it's a timely message for a time like this. People are just out of lockdown. You understand? Some are looking for new opportunities, looking for new ventures, looking for new career prospects and things like that. And it works well. Yeah.
It does, yeah. So please don't sit down, don't cross your fingers and say there's no job. Actually, to tell you the truth, there are jobs there. There are jobs there. All you need to do is go and dust your CVs, rearrange it, write it properly, amend it, and then look for a job. And don't forget, the government website has also got new skills for people to take care of them, to train and retrain themselves to a better role. So please also go onto the government website. I think it's gov.co.uk. I can't remember the whole place. I don't want to say the wrong word. And just go in there. There are different skills in there. Just upgrade yourself. You know, if it's online courses, anything, and then a person has got a job, recruitment agency in Milton Keynes. Please take the opportunity and don't forget. Okay, now we've talked about recruitment. We're going to talk about food. You know, our people, we love food and we love entertainment and we love events. And when I know Milton Keynes, when now the lockdown is over, events starts. And with the events, you need food, you need caterers, you need people to come and provide for you. You know, I had an event last week and I needed chairs, just to rent a few chairs. And I was told, sorry, sister, the whole chairs are gone just for one day. But there was like 2 or 3 weddings in Milton Keynes that the chairs gone from 3 or 4 suppliers. That is how Milton Keynes are. But then we have some lovely food vendors or caterers, let me use that word, in Milton Keynes. I just want to show to you all today. So I've got Purple Spice Restaurant. Purple Spice Restaurant. Please let me know if you can see this.
Okay, I can see.
Okay. Purple Spice Restaurant is owned
I can
by...
see the mouth-watering, food. Fried rice.
Yeah, that's fried rice, and that's
it's like a takeaway.
That's the takeaway bowl. So exactly. If you are at home and you just want to spoil yourself, you can just Google Purple Spice Restaurant and she will provide for you. And here also she makes suya as well. She also makes asun. So okay. If you are in need of, the suya that you are eating fresh back home now, you don't need anybody to be packaging. You can just stop on the corner and say, hey, Begida, just give me that suya that I need there. I don't know how much it is now. Is it 1,000 or 2,000? Give me 10,000 watts with pepper. Put pepper, put onion, cut the onion, make it plenty, put oil, and you're just there. You'll be scenting the food. Even if you don't eat the food itself, you are full up. But here we have somebody that will cook it specially, package it, cut it, put all the suya spice for you, and that is Mrs. Ugonwa Onwunemi, and she's the owner of MK's Purple Spice. And that's not all she does, This lady is, I'm just trying to look for, she also provides, makes pastries, meat pie, sausage rolls, for your event. If you need events, just give her a call. She does isiewu, banga. What's that one you ate? Edikain Kong. What's that one you ate? Nkwobi. She makes nkwobi as well. So you can just go to her, and then she's got a list of her items here. So she does them in large quantities and small quantities. So if you have a party, call her. She'll make you fried rice, meat, everything. So I can't mention them. They're just too much. Puff puff, meat pie, asun, so turkey wings. Please call Popu Spice, and she will definitely sort you out. So what do you think about this food, Mr.
As I've said, their mouth was watering. That's number one. Then the suya one, honestly, because it's been a long while since I've taken suya. Even I tried to get some suya around the corner, but I don't know. So just the way my sister mentioned it, that don't just take anything on the street. Your system is now used to something else. So that was just what caught me back. Because when I went to school, when I went to University of Lagos, and there's somebody who normally meets, one of the Suyana around that side and all that barbecue and all that. But I just said, let me just take a chill pill. You understand? Let me just take a chill pill because my system, I just need to get, I need my system to get adjusted to the entire environment before exactly. But honestly, the suya thing cuts it out for me. The suya thing does it well. All the rice and all the way, the color, the ceremony about that fried rice. Honestly, I guess I'm going to tell my people here to make fried rice tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday.
You don't forget that Nigerian fried rice is even different. It's different. The taste is
exactly. But I like at least I like the way this one looks. Honestly, just making me make my mouth to water for. I guess I need to get one. I need to get one quickly. And the suya too. The suya and the pastries and all that. Yeah. Sorry, there's a Purple Spice. Is there a restaurant, a location that you can get to and all that?
Oh, right now she's only doing online deliveries.
Okay.
She used to have a restaurant before. She had one before, but she stopped for now.
Okay.
So if you want anything from her, I've just put all her details here.
Okay.
I'm going to put her Facebook link as well.
Then if it's something that you just want for the family, maybe you just want your family to have an African experience that evening or something, is it something that we can?
Yes, you can just call her, give her a
family of 4, family of 5.
Anyone, she packages it well. And she also delivers, not to Nigeria, but even to London and to other places. If wherever you are, you call her, she'll package it and deliver it by courier to your house. I don't know how
she has a base in Milton Keynes, right?
Yes, she has a base in Milton Keynes. Yes, so she just she delivers for now. Okay, so I've got another lady, Lizzie's Kitchen. I'm going to show her to us now. These are the new trending ladies cooking in Milton Keynes. There's another lady called, I was going to show somebody, I don't know if we have time, Amala Joints, she makes the Amala.
My wife has been making fun of me. Since I came back, I've just been eating Amala. There's no day that I don't eat Amala. Honestly, let's get to see that.
Well, it's because you didn't eat it here now a lot.
At all.
God, she's not. I'm trying to. Okay, let me show this lady. Maybe Sololamala, I will need to find her link. I'm sorry, but for now, let's just show you Lizzie. So Lizzie is, if you can see her.
Okay.
I'm just going to move that here. Can you see her page? She's making boneless Kobe, the one you like, you and Dele. See how she's making it for you people. I don't know. She doesn't have all her. Yes, egusi. With the same thing like Mrs. Onwuneme, same thing like Purple Spice. She makes them, package them, deliver them, or you can go and collect. But don't forget, delivery is not free. You have to pay. It's not inclusive. People that like, our people. Anyway, it's not inclusive. I'm trying to find other pictures of her food. Oh dear. I'm so sorry if I'm going too fast. Oh, that's it then. Sorry. I can't see all her food, but that's Lizzie's kitchen for you.
Okay.
That's what she makes, and her details are there. So just go online, Google her, call her, and she will deliver. I'll just leave you to talk about Lizzie's kitchen for 1 minute while I get Bisola Alamala out for us.
Okay. Lizzie's kitchen. One thing I like about, from what I'm seeing here, is the how should I call it? The mixes. For example, if you look at the soups, you look at the soups where you have the normal soup of pepper with chicken, then with vegetable by the side. Honestly, they're all naturally, is you put your best foot forward in terms of pictures and all that. And the egusi steering, you understand, the inkwobi steering. Absolutely. You understand, you are just making the son of man, you're just making the mouth of God. Exactly, to water like this. Yeah. Maybe I want to believe that, look, then next we're going to talk about people with, let me say, who are running restaurants, kitchen outlets and things like that. We need to do something different on this particular segment. You understand? Yeah. We need to have a taste or a bite of whatever they're doing, because naturally the taste of the cooking
will make us promote them better, Abby.
Exactly. Exactly.
You're absolutely right. I will tell them.
Exactly. To really promote, for example, the Nkwobi experience. The day that we went to that other restaurant to have that Nkwobi, honestly, I really felt at home. The peppery, let me say, the peppery experience, the taste, the spice, the spicy nature and all that. Because in UK, I think they are not a peppery kind of people. You understand?
In Europe, generally, people don't
okay,
like
well, at least UK okay, well, maybe if it's an experience in Europe, but at least that one makes me, or let me say, that day I really felt like a Nigerian. Yes, you're not talking. You're not talking.
Absolutely. The taste does the. Let me just. I'm going to repeat. The taste does the talking.
Exactly. And you can see. And you can see the folding of these intestines. I guess I can see something like Shaki there.
This one is Amala. This is Bisola Aladipupo.
You can see the Begiri. Exactly.
Correct.
You can see the folded.
You shouldn't even be complaining. You're in Lagos. You can eat it any second anyway.
You can see the pomo, the flesh, the skin.
Everything.
Yes, because for example, my wife has been trying in terms of her cooking and all that since I got home. At least she has not really made me like anything African. But I just said, look, there are some joints I used to go when I was here. You understand? I visited that joint. Today is Saturday, I guess on Thursday, and I saw the mama pot, and I saw the bowl of the let me say the bowl, the bowl, the meat, all the intestines, the shaki, the pomo. You understand? I said, I can see the floating, I can see the folding, I can see the demo.
Everything.
I said, I'm in Lagos. Just continue to load.
Continue to load. Let me eat, because when I go back to where I'm from, I won't get it. But you didn't know you didn't know that Bisola is here. She can give you everything you want.
Honestly, I'm seeing it live and direct now. Honestly, if I knew that Bisola had been here, I don't think I would have missed so much. And it's really looking. It's really looking Nigerian. Very, very Nigerian. Very, very.
Yeah, she's good. Almost all the events they do in MK, she's the number one. They call her.
You can see the Kign now. See the Amala now. See now. See the Orishirishi. We call it Orishirishi inside inside that pot of soup.
Yeah.
Honestly.
No, she's very good. And the way she packages it on the day, you'll be surprised. So she's good. So that's food. So please, if you're having an event and you need a different taste, a different type of food, please. This is Bisola Alamala. Her name is Bisola Oladipupo, but we'll call her Bisola Alamala MK.
Alamala.
You know. So she comes in, she can give you a deal, she come to your show, serve you, she will serve the meal. She doesn't, because it's a hot meal, you have to serve it and eat it on the spot.
Exactly. So, very unique name, Bisola Alamala MK.
See how she also did this, like, you know, so everything is together. That is, if you go to her, there's a way she serves you, I don't know, but she put everything on the bowl. It takes you, you know, it takes you back home. So yeah.
Okay, she has an outlet, a restaurant.
I think, no, she doesn't have a restaurant, but there's a way she does this. It depends on if you need it this way, packaged this way, she can do it for you. Yeah, so I don't know how she does it, so I'm not going to say what I don't know. So she does all that, and
Bisola Alamala MK.
That's her, with all her food and everything. Anyway, we've got talent in MQ. So that is food. That is food. That is food. So I'm just going to put Bisola there. So I'm going to close this before some people start. Anyway.
Exactly. So, salivating. Before we start salivating.
You got me. You got it right. So now we've done that, we are going to go to another music now. And this music is from our one and only Anthony Sky. If you remember, he was, in short, before Anthony Sky, let's play Anthony Sky last to end the program. I've got two fashion designers and one makeup artist, beauty artist. And I'm going to introduce us two. So I'm just going to be quick with this because I know we're almost out of time. So this is COTK, Child of the Kingdom. They design both unisex, all unisex t-shirts, jogging suits and jogging bottoms for male and female. You can see it's not so expensive. A combination of these two with their logo on it is £40. Just the hoodie is £25, and they're good quality products as well. And also they make, I know we've promoted them before. They also make this Eau de perfume. They've got the female and the male. I'm just going to click on that, and trust me, I bought mine for, it's just like a little scent. If you just put it on your neck, I put it on this evening. It's so nice. Just not so expensive, but very nice. It's like a cologne. You put it on, it scents so well. It stays on you all day, you know. And it's just £30. And also two for £50. If you buy one for your husband, buy one for yourself, or buy one for madam, or buy one for, or you buy for a boyfriend and girlfriend, or buy for your mom and dad, your brothers and sisters, save you money instead of buying it £30, buy two. And it stays a long, I've been using mine now for almost 3 months, you know, because you don't need a lot, just a little bit. And it just stays on you. So please patronize COTK. And they got t-shirts as well. And then long sleeve t-shirts, they've got caps, and also this gentleman also does film productions. If you got any video, if you need a videographer on the day or any of your events, just Google COTK Child of the Kingdom and he will come in there. Like here, he's got Divine Inspirations Production UK, so he produces different films, the Milton Keynes, and then covers your core event, take photographs, you know. I'm just quickly going to show this to everyone.
Remember what the word of God says. Don't be anxious about anything, but with prayer and supplication,
buy some clothes and get some shoes.
Do you want to come and move your car? You've been parking outside my house over the past week.
What car?
I want my money!
Uncle, you have no business in my...
We've been dealing with each other.
So So just a quick preview of what they do. So they don't just make clothes, they also produce some films in Milton Keynes. So that is COTK. And the next one is Beastie Era. You cannot believe that this guy is just a young lad of under 25, and is so talented. He makes these hoodies and these clothes well designed. I'm just going to click on one of these, for instance. You know, it's unisex, and it makes them. This was more or less a summer, spring. No, what are we? Are we? Spring just went, isn't it? I'm trying to remember.
So, summer now. We are going to autumn very soon.
So he just made this for like spring season, and they've gone because his designs are very good. He makes them, and he's got very good eye. He's also a graphic designer and a cartoonist as well. So he's highly and well respected young man. I'm just going to go back to that page now. Where is it gone now? So he makes the same thing like COTK. He's very trendy, you know. Oh, where's the old page gone? He makes this bag as well. It's called Beastie Era. He makes this bag you put around your waist. It's very fashionable, and he also makes these clothes as well.
I guess the focus is on casuals here, right?
Casuals, yes, casuals, simple casuals, you know. One thing you can wear for gym, wear for run, wear to stay at home. So that is Beastie Era for you. And it's material. I know why are they little? My people say, oh, it's so expensive. I can go to Primark and buy it. But it's the way he takes his time to design them. Look at this short, for instance. It's got a pocket on the side. You know, he makes them bespoke so that when you wear them, people will see the quality. It's the quality that matters. So don't look at it that it's expensive. And it's a young lad. So he's a Black African young boy that he even allows you to make 3 payments of £13. You know, he doesn't force you to pay the whole amount because he knows that, you know, he's very, very considerate. Young boy, if you see him, you'll be surprised. I wish I could show him his picture. He's been to a fashion show twice. He's very respectful. So please support our people, support our community, and God bless you all. And finally,
I just want to confirm something. In terms of the clothing and all that, nothing limited to suit, you know, different weathers and all that, because this looks like a summer kind of clothing or thereabout, summer spring clothing.
These ones, they look like wintry because they are like woolly. I mean, this one are summer. So yes, what he does, because he told me the other day that he made some summer wears. These are like summer wears.
Okay.
And the ones for winter are these ones.
I like this ones. Okay.
Yeah, those ones that are very heavy and big. So these are almost like winter, summer. So with this one as well, because the material looks woolly to me, so you can wear a coat
exactly
over it. So this is just for you to, you know, want to. I don't know. So yes, he makes all sorts. I don't think these are all the pictures here, so bear with me if I don't show you everything. I think I've missed one page. Apologies to everyone. Bisola, I'm just going to stop sharing for the time being. So
there's something you wanted to go to before I chipped in that question concerning summer, winter, seasonal clothing.
Just give me a second. Can't find it. Okay. I'm just going to quickly find her, please, if you don't mind. So this lady is a matured lady, hardworking woman. She's called Harmony Studio, and she's Agenda Core. I'm going to share her briefly because of time. She is very versatile with her Indian designs. She brings them from India, and some she makes herself. Just bear with us if we don't have a lot of pictures, but they are very simple designs for all ages, you know, for those of us that love kaftans and all those things. She makes them. She's matured. That is her picture. I think I saw her picture here right now. So this is Agenda Core. And the way she has specialty, like I said, she makes different clothes. I'm just going to quickly show them to you. They're very colorful, vibrant, with different colors, different beads, you know. And they're not so expensive, you know. I know I bought some clothes off 2 years just before, 2019, I believe. And I'm still wearing them. till now. Good quality. Then her specialty is in fashion, in makeup. She's a beauty therapist. I'm just gonna open that now.
I really like the patterns on her clothing, you know, the patterns, the designs that she put on them.
Sorry, I'm trying to find her beauty. What's happening to me today? Money Beauty Studio. Yes, she, she's an Indian lady, so she puts a lot of, she makes it very rich. So she specializes, oh God, my lap, bear with me everyone, my internet. She specializes in fixing individual extensions to eyelashes. She's very good at that. When she puts it on, you think it's natural. She's got the eyebrows as well. She's very good with the tinting of the eyebrows. See how they all look even. She's been doing this for over 40 years. So if you're an MK, you want to go out for a party, you want to look good, you want to go for a photo shoot, just ping and look for Agenda Core, Money Beauty Studio online, and book with her. And I'll put her details on our system as well. So that is that for our beauty and fashion. So we're just going to play our last music now, which is from Anthony Sky. So hold yourselves together, men, women, boys and girls, men, and listen to CONDO. It's a mixture of Afro and a little bit of Mexican.
Baby. Aisha, Monica, Felicia, Nikita, Aisha, Monica, Felicia, Chiquita, Aisha, Monica, Felicia, Nikita, Aisha, Monica.
Little definition music.
Let me take you to my condo. Yeah, you know I go for love. Let me take you to my condo. You go, I go for love. Let me take you to my condo. From Abuja to Bango. Let me take you to my condo. Baby, no, you go for Chiquita, Makata, Makalaka. Baby girl, ABC, Agbalaka. Anywhere you go, Acharama. In case you do that one, Makakato. Rubber, tim, dum, tim. I'm gonna get one thing, is something, tim. Rubber, tim, dum, tim. Give me the cake, make a lamando. Yeah, you know I go for love. Let me take it to my condo. You go, I go for love. Let me take it to my condo. From Abuja to Bango. Let me take it to my condo. Baby, I know you go for love. Aisha, Monica, Felicia, Nikita, Aisha, Monica, Felicia, Chiquita, Aisha, Monica, Felicia, Nikita, Aisha, Monica, Felicia, Chiquita. Aisha, Monica, Felicia, Nikita, Aisha, Monica, Felicia, Chiquita. Back away bigger and bigger London. Everywhere, baby, you wanna run up. Back away bigger and bigger London. Back away bigger and bigger London. Everywhere, baby, you wanna run up.
Very good. That was a good close-up for the show.
Actually, very inviting. Exactly, very inviting. Inviting and alluring and all that.
Very inviting. Okay, you mean inviting to listen and dance, Abi?
Exactly.
Okay, absolutely. That should be what you mean. No?
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Oh God, he's good, isn't he? He came to the show.
He came to the show, yeah, some few weeks back.
And then he launched that music, and again, he's launched this as well. So he's working very hard.
Very hard.
So with Anthony Sky, go online and look for CONDO. Just look for Anthony Sky. He is
exactly the African mixes, the hip hop and things like that, and I don't know whether I can say this on the show. Definitely, the African finesse. That's that the Son of Man has seen in the video.
Okay, yeah, but
It's quite interesting.
it's quite interesting because he used a lot of young boys and girls that can dance, so to portray
Exactly.
his message, and he
Exactly.
mixed a bit of what do you call it, samba music, you know, the
Exactly.
African type of, so it makes it very
Exactly. That's the rhythmic, the inviting aspect that I'm talking about, because you can't just help it. You will just,
want to
some
dance.
parts of your body, exactly.
No, some yeah, every part has to dance, but this is African Afro music. Yeah. So thank you all again today. It's been just about promoting these people in our community, our musicians, our artists, our beauty therapists, authors, and and work opportunities. So they're all there. You can always give us a shout if you need any help. Send us an email, inbox us, send us a message on Facebook if you're short of information, like some of you normally do, please. And we will be happy to give you all the information you need. And don't forget to promote and patronize our people in Milton Keynes. They're all there. All they need is your support. Don't forget, the country is opening. They need money. Everybody need money. They need their business to run. They need to take care of their family like yourself. So please don't forget about them. Support them in every way you can. So do you want to give out a little shout out, Mr. Bumi, before you leave?
Right. It's so nice to come on board once again, and it's a very wonderful opportunity to promote all our people, especially those in fashion, food, let me say, book publication, and many other things. One of the things, as Antonia has said, let's just as much as possible go out there and patronize, patronize our people as much as possible, so that at least, it makes the economy go round. You understand? Once they're being patronized, definitely they'll be encouraged to do more. And when they do more, definitely, at least that industry, that particular sector continues to grow, and they begin to give more opportunities to young and aspiring ones. And we just want to use this opportunity, as it has been publicized on the platform. At least if you are young, if you're out there and you are interested in making your voice heard in presentation and all that, this is a very wonderful time whereby you can join us on board, because it promises to be a very good opportunity. Spaces are opening up, opportunities are opening up. Just try and get on board as a young and aspiring presenter, because at least definitely MK Afrobeat at least promises to give you, the room and the space to fly.
To promote yourself, yes. Hello, yes. So based on what you were saying, you're talking about, thank you very much for reminding me. Yeah. So if you just want to talk about this again, please, I will appreciate that.
Exactly. So definitely, if you're interested in making let me say in presentation, for example, you want to present the way Antonia and myself are doing on a regular basis, or you just have these presentation skills inside of you, or you just want to showcase your talent, your creativity, your expertise in letting the world know, or let me say letting our community know the kind of stuff that you have made up, please just try and get across to us. The website is there, the address is there, because we are giving opportunities to those that are young, that are aspiring, that are interested in developing their presentation skills. And there's lots and lots of platform opportunities whereby you can explore and make sure that your creativity is harnessed, is tutored, is well marshaled, so that definitely you can be the kind of person you want to be in the future. It promises to be a very exciting experience. I can remember when I just came newly to England, and let me say I got across to M&K, and the opportunity that they've given me in past couple of months and all that, it's been very awesome. And definitely I know what I've gained, I know what I've experienced. There's also opportunity for every young and aspiring person there. Just come on board. We would like you to be on board, so that you can be the best you want to be in life and in future.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Mr. Bumi. You've said it all. So please give us a shout. We are here. We are here to we are here to support all young and aspiring creative persons in Milton Keynes. We're here always. And this is just the beginning. The lockdown is open. So gradually we'll start asking people to come in and join us, and let's start building you back up, promoting you back up, and then merging you with others, and we can all collaborate and have events like we've always done. So please, let's start with these presentation skills and we'll take it from there. Thank you so much, Mr. Bumi. It's been a pleasure all the way from Nigeria. You know, it's gone dark there. It's still sunny here, I think. So
that's okay for you.
Enjoy your time.
All right.
I wish you safe journey back, and
all right.
Bring the sun back with you when you're coming.
No problem. And I know that definitely when next we're going to meet on this platform, definitely I will be in UK. So nice, at least, you know, having a feel of Nigeria once again after a very long time. Anyway, I don't think I've been out of the Nigerian experience for this long, but it's been very interesting, very exciting. And well done. Continue to keep the communication and the promotions flying. You're doing a good job, a great job.
Thank you.
And everybody, at least even if they're not saying it, I know that a whole lot of people appreciate what what M&G is doing. Exactly.
Yeah, but with this show, we can't do it without you. You know, you came all the way. I was asking myself, hey, how would I do this without Mr. Bumi? But hey, look, you came all the way. That's to show you that without you as well, we can't make this happen. So you've become part of this event. This show is difficult not to work with you, and you've made it very inspiring, very enlightening, and we've also learned a lot from you. So it's not just one way, it's two ways.
Exactly.
So
thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so much. So we're going to say thank you all for watching. Hopefully in the next 2 weeks we'll bring a guest in and then take it from there. And we say thank you again. Have a lovely weekend. I hope it won't rain tomorrow. But if it does, just cool down, stay in your blanket, take a nice cup of tea, you know, relax. You know, the sun is coming back. It's not gone. You've still got the whole 4 weeks of the sun. It's true. So thank you very much and good night. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.